So in the game of Magic, everybody has a favorite card. I think everybody, if they think down in their heart of hearts, they have some card that they enjoy more than any other in this game. For me, that card is Fact or Fiction. I love Fact or Fiction. The way Fact or Fiction works is it's a 4-mana instant that says your opponent takes the top 5 cards of your deck, puts them into 2 piles of their choosing, and then you choose one of the piles to go into your hand. The other pile goes into your graveyard. The thing I love about Fact or Fiction is it provides so many choices in just one card activation. Your opponent has to choose how to divvy up the piles. You have to choose which pile to go with. Your opponent has to consider if they put something in the graveyard, is it going to actually help you? Like, is there stuff that maybe you want in the graveyard? You have to consider the same thing. There's so many different aspects. Like, your opponent doesn't know what you have in your hand, so they're kind of guessing, like, which of these piles will they want more? And you also have to think, okay, with what I got in my hand, which of these 2 piles is more valuable? What if I draw this or that? Well, I want one of these 2 piles. There's just so many things to think about, so many decisions to make just on one card activation. So I love Fact or Fiction. And Wizards did me a solid, because in this set, they came out with a legend that basically just Fact or Fictions when it enters the battlefield. Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths, is a legendary creature, human advisor, 3/2 with Menace. And he has an ability that reads, when he enters the battlefield, target opponent looks at the top 3 cards of your library, separates them into a face-down pile and a face-up pile, and then you get to put one pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. So this is great. Like, this has all the fun of Fact or Fiction where your opponent's divvying up the piles, but to me it's even more fun because one of these piles is going to be face down. Like, your opponent has to try to bluff you, has to try to trick you, has to get like psychological and think, okay, maybe I put 2 okay cards face up so they won't take the really good card face down. Or other way, they could put a good card face up and trash face down, and you might think, well, if they put this face up, what if they put face down? It's all this psychological choices, so many choices to be made every time this creature enters the battlefield. And I just love it. It's my favorite card out of the set, and so I wanted to build a budget deck around it as soon as I could, and here it is. So Atris is sort of the card draw value engine of our deck, and we're kind of geared around getting him out as many times as we possibly can, and the way we do that is Blood for Bones. So Blood for Bones is a sorcery that says, as an additional cost to cast it, sacrifice a creature. Then you get to return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and return another creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So this is just a lot of value. It's a reanimation spell for 4 mana, lets you bring back big bombs, and also bring back something to your hand, so it's a value spell too. It's not just all in on the reanimation plan. You also can just sort of sacrifice lower creatures just to sort of get some card draw out of it, essentially, get some card advantage, and then replay those creatures. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a big bomb you're getting back for this to be worth it. And it works especially good with our Atris, because our Atris' ability puts one pile into our hand and the other pile into our graveyard. So whatever pile we choose not to put into our hand and put into the graveyard is going to be fueling our Blood for Bones. We're going to be putting stuff in the graveyard to get back later. And chief among that is Agent of Treachery. This is just like the best thing we can reanimate out of our graveyard. Agent of Treachery, it sees a lot of play in Standard because it's just like the best enter the battlefield ability that's in Standard, right? Even at 7 mana, there's ramp decks that play it, there's reanimation decks that play it, but if you can stick this, it's so often just going to swing the game in your favor. And so that's going to be, we want to put those in the graveyard with our Atris and get them back with our Blood for Bones. Scholar of Ages is in the same vein. It's an uncommon, so even nicer in our little budget deck here. Scholar of the Ages combos really well for Blood for Bones. If you have if you Blood for Bones back your Scholar of Ages, you get to bring the Blood for Bones that you just used back out of the graveyard into your hand, plus another instant sorcery, which could be, another Blood for Bones. It could be something like our Thought Erasure. It could be our Tyrant Scorn. You could get back a lot of value with Scholar of Ages. This is more of like a sort of an insurmountable value engine we can do towards the end of the game. It's not really our win the game, swing it quickly like Agent of Treachery. It's more like, okay, we can just recycle this combo over and over again for a few turns, and pretty much no deck is going to be able to outvalue that. To sort of fuel these synergies, we've got Tomebound Lich. Tomebound Lich is great because it has an Enter the Battlefield ability, which makes it good with Blood for Bones, but also, it's just a good body. Just the 3/1 Death Touch lifelink really slows down a lot of aggressive decks, really makes it difficult for opponents to sort of attack through it. It's just a pretty good body that also goes with our plan of filling up our graveyard, looting away the Agent of Treacheries in our hand and such. And then the last of our rares is Murderous Strider. So we have 8 rares in all, 2 Murderous Striders, 4 Atrises, and 2 Agent of Treacheries. We use some of our rare budget on our Murderous Striders because they're creatures that are also removal spells, and the kind of one way an opponent can really attack Blood for Bones is just leaving you without any creatures on the battlefield. because then this card does nothing. So if they kill all of our creatures, even though we have these reanimation spells, we can't actually cast them. So having a removal spell that's also a creature that we can sacrifice to Blood for Bones is pretty great. We also, as far as new cards, we brought in Illyrios the Enraptured. This is a new card from Theros Beyond Death and just has a lot of enter the battlefield value. It's 5 mana worth of power and toughness across 2 bodies for 3 mana, which is just pretty good. But also, if we sacrifice and bring it back over and over again with our Blood for Bones, we can make a bunch of 3/2 tokens, which is pretty decent. Just running a couple of those. Mire Triton's a really big upgrade from Theros Beyond Death. This is just a great enter the battlefield ability, milling 2 cards, always gaining us 2 life, and a 2/1 Death Touch body is pretty good. It just trades with, it trades with most threats in the format, which is great, and also fills up our graveyard, and something we can like cycle it to gain a bunch of life against aggro with our Blood for Bones if we need to. We also have Yerix Finlurker, another good enter the battlefield ability to cycle over and over again. We have 4 copies of Thought Erasure, which is just one of the best cards in Standard. This is just Thoughtseize with an upside, for 2 mana. So, yeah, this is extremely powerful, and it works with our plan. We get to surveil over cards we don't want to draw, put them in our graveyard, get them back later with Blood for Bones, etc., etc. But yeah, this is just a super, super powerful card, and it's great we get to run 4 copies, and it's great that it's an uncommon, which makes it really, really nice for budget. Tyrant Scorn is our big creature removal outside of our Murderous Striders. This can bounce anything and kill, the lower drops in the format. So just a pretty good versatile spell. We can also bounce our own enter the battlefield creatures in a pinch if we would like to, but typically we're going to be using this to slow our opponents down. So the last non-land card is Grey Merchant of Asphodel, a new card out of Theros Beyond Death. It's a reprint, so it's not exactly new, but new to Standard. And this is just a way, again, we can just sort of we can loop these to sort of keep our life up against more aggressive decks, and also it's just a way to sort of finish out the game if the board is just really stalled and we're not going to be able to attack through. We don't have that much evasion, so just cycling Grey Merchants is a good way we can just sort of drain our opponent out for a lot of damage, not worry too much about how they're clogging up the board or whatever. Lastly, we've got the lands here. Like always, I'm running rare lands, but if you don't have these, they're not required. Just run as many as you got, run as many Watery Graves as you got, run as many Temple Deceits. I've only got 1 right now, so I'm running Fable Passages instead, but typically I think Temple Deceit's better. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think that's the case. That's what I would do at least. I would run 4 Temple Deceits, 4 Watery Graves, and then maybe a couple Fable Passages. But if you don't have these, don't worry about it. Just run the common tap lands, run as many rare lands as you got, and then run the common tap lands like Dismal Backwater. The only required rares are the Agent of Treacheries, the Atrises, and the Murderous Striders. These are just run as many as you got. In our sideboard, we've got 2 Soul Guide Lanterns to help deal with graveyard-based decks like the Cat deck. We've got Disdainful Stroke to help deal with mostly Fires decks, but also Control decks it's good against. Negate, similar Fires decks, Control decks. Noxious Graph to deal with mostly like Questing Beast decks, things like that. Mystical Dispute, just a fantastic sideboard card against any blue deck. Cry the Canarium against aggressive decks, and also Cat it's pretty good against because even if they sacrifice the Cat in response, Cry the Canarium will still exile it. And Farrakhan's Libation is sort of a test card I'm just messing around with. I wonder, because blue-black doesn't typically have any way to deal with enchantments, so this is a way you could potentially bring this in against a Fires deck and make them sacrifice an enchantment at instant speed. And it has some flexibility, so I don't know. This is more just me kind of testing it out. I'm not sure about this one. And you might see the sideboard change in some of the games. Halfway through, I decided I wasn't happy with the sideboard I was playing. I was playing some speculative cards that didn't really end up turning out too well against the decks I was playing. So I went and changed it to something I think is a little bit better against the current meta that I was seeing at least. So this is the sideboard I'd recommend, or at least closer to this. Don't use my earlier one. I think that's probably just worse. And besides that, I think that pretty much covers it. I'm super hyped to get to play Atris. I think this deck is actually pretty good. It felt pretty competitive in pretty much every matchup we went against. There was never a matchup where it just felt like, oh, we can't win here. It always felt like Atris could either pull us back into the game, or if we just top decked a Blood for Bones, we'd get back an Age of Treachery and get back in the game. There was always felt like there was a way out. Even if we were at low life against an aggro deck, we could do stuff like Grey Merchant or Mire Triton to kind of pull ourselves back. So there's all sorts of catch-up in this deck that makes it feel really good to play. It never really feels like you're quite out of it or have this unwinnable matchup. It always feels like there's something you could draw or something you could do that would pull you back in, and I really like that. And I'm probably going to play several more Atris decks as I find ways to take advantage of it. This was the first one that came to mind. I think Blood for Bones and Atris combo really well together, but I think in general Atris is going to be a really fun card to play, and I'm going to look for all sorts of decks to sort of play him with. So that's it. We'll have a section at the end of the video where I talk about potential upgrades you can make to this deck if you already have some rares or mythics that I'll talk about, or if you want to spend some extra wild cards and get them to try them out. I'll talk about what I think will be good in this deck, potentially. Otherwise, you can just play this deck for 8 rares, play as many rare lands as you got, and it's a blast. It's a really fun deck, and I think it's pretty competitive. So let's get into the games for now. We'll talk about upgrades afterwards, and yeah, on to the games. Alright, playing against Blitzy, and I guess we keep this. We got a Tomebound Lich for turn 3. Say hello back. Most important play of every game. We didn't want another land there. This Tomebound Lich lets us loot, though, so we should get one of these lands out of our hand, hopefully for a non-land. Okay. So we're against, it's either Jund, the Jund Sacrifice deck, or maybe just Rakdos. Okay, this still doesn't clear things up. Could still be either deck. Yeah, we'll just Tomebound Lich here. This is going to make our Murderous Rider significantly worse. Oh my gosh, another land. Because, you know, if they can sacrifice in response, it means we're not going to get the creature half of our Murderous Rider. It's going to fizzle it and send it to the graveyard, so it's a little unfortunate. Wow, another Midnight Reaper. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. That's pretty rough. Now they're going to be able to sacrifice our Tomebound Lich and draw 2 cards. We'll probably have to spend this turn... Okay, there's the cat. Probably have to spend this turn just killing one of these with a Murderous Rider while we have the chance. As much as it sucks to not be able to play our Atris here. Oh my god, okay. Well, we're all set on lands. We can stop with the lands now. So we're gonna just kill this Midnight Reaper while we got a chance. And we get to draw 2 more cards. Suppose there was maybe an argument we should have just killed that Midnight Reaper and just accepted that our Murderous Rider was gonna go to play around, steal the Firstborn. We'll see. This looks like just red-black. I haven't seen any sign of green. Yeah, Mayhem Devil, that's not good. Gonna need removal for that. Okay. Okay, Grey Merchant's not bad. I think we probably just play that, because I mean if we play Atris here, it's just gonna be killed by that Mayhem Devil, right? It's just gonna ping... I guess... Can they kill... I guess they can kill this too. Actually we're just dead, aren't we? Okay. Let's scoop it up. We lost this game, let's not show them anymore. What they can do is sacrifice the cat, get it back twice. All those sacrifice triggers will be enough to kill any creature, and all the life loss will be enough to kill us when they untap, so we are just straight up dead there. So we're up against the sacrifice deck. I think we want to go with Soul Guide Lantern to attack their graveyard, and Cryother Canarium seems good against them. And then I'm considering Stern Dismissal, but we'll just go like this. And we will go down maybe one of the Grey Merchants and one of the Thought Erasures and run it like that. We don't want to go down too many creatures in this deck. Even though our spells are really good, we don't want to go down too many creatures because it makes our reanimation a lot harder to pull off. So we'll play first. Yep, we'll keep this. We've got Mired Triton to fill up the graveyard, Tomebound Lich to help us salute, and then Atris to draw some cards. Set up our Blood for Bones. Alright, there's the cat. Okay, that'll be a good thing to loot away with Tomebound Lich. That was Blood for Bones. That's not what we wanted. Sure. Okay, I think rather than Tomebound Lich here, we're just gonna Thought Erasure. Try to take something good out of their hand. Okay. Midnight Reaper or Murderous Rider? I think Midnight Reaper. We're not so worried about our stuff dying. We just don't want them to draw a bunch of cards. And yeah, we'll put this in the graveyard. Play a land and pass turn. Okay, there's Chandra, sure.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fire. Don't say hi to my fiery friends.
Sure, we get him for 3. Okay, we're gonna Tomebound Lich here. Draw a card, discard a card. We'll discard Scholar of Ages. I think we will attack here. If they want to trade their Cauldron Familiar, that's okay. Because they don't have any real way to benefit from that right now. I'm just gonna Murderous Rider or Tomebound Lich. Okay, that's fine. Yep.
These little guys are great.
Okay, Tyrant Scorn. If we had 4 mana, we'd do that, but instead we're just gonna drop another Tomebound Lich. I think we actually go down to Atris here, because we can Blood for Bones it back. So we just want to hit our land drops, I think. So now this turn we can Mire Triton plus Tyrant Scorn. Kill the Chandra, hopefully. Or not, I'm sorry. Hit the Chandra, hopefully. Sure.
Hey, these little guys are great.
I mean, they can attack. We're gonna. Okay, they're not gonna attack. Okay, there's Atris. So I think what we'll do is attack Chandra. See what our opponent does. Yep, and we will just kill their Murderous Rider. Kill their cat, gain a life. Play Mire Triton, gain a couple life back, mill 2 cards. Our mills haven't been super great with Mire Triton. Okay.
Oh, they're so cute.
Sure, no problem. So I think here, what do we want to do? We'll attack Chandra first, see what they do. Okay, and then we will play
I'm meditating here.
Atris. Opponent gets to separate them into 2 piles. Whew. Alright. Best card in Standard. I love this card so much. Look at him. Oh man, such a cool effect. Fact or Fiction. So do we take the Murderous Rider or the Mystery Pile? I guess we take the Murderous Rider, because that just deals... Okay. Our opponent tried to juke us there. Yeah. But we figured him out, so... yeah, we just getting this Chandra off the board is pretty much all we want to do right now, so... we're just tapping a bunch of mana.
Study? Focus? I just want to burn stuff already.
Okay, so I think we just attack Chandra with everything, so we can save our Murderous Rider here. So Chandra's dead no matter what they do. They can trade the Mire Triton if they want to. Okay. Then we will Blood for Bones, sacrifice Mire Triton, get back Scholar of the Ages, get back Tomebound Lich to our hand. Scholar's going to get us back Blood for Bones and Tyrant Scorn. And I think we've got this game in the bag now. Our opponent has struggled a bit, I think. But even if they weren't, we had a pretty good go with it here. Sure. Doesn't really change anything. Okay, we'll go combat, attack. Draw a card. Go down to this Thought Erasure. Play the Soul Lantern. Get a cat out of our opponent's graveyard. And then we will Blood for Bones. Sacrifice Atris. Get Atris back. Get Mire Triton back. We're gonna take the mystery pile this time. Okay, Thought Eraser's not great, so we'll pass turn. Wow, our opponent has a good game. Our opponent drew a lot of lands there. But, okay, so we took down Rakdos Sacrifice in our second game here. Anything we want to bring in? No, I think we're good where we're at, so let's just run it back. See what they got. Okay, last game against Blitzy. I guess we keep this. Not the best hand, but it does attack their cat combo, which is like probably how they'll beat us with this deck. You know, if we're able to just stop them from catting things up, hopefully we'll be in pretty good shape. Well, shit. Now I wish I didn't keep this hand. Okay. Another land. Now we're in really bad shape. If we could have just, there's the difference between going first and going second right there. If we could have just played that, I feel like we probably would have easily won this, but let's see. I get to Thought Erasure them back, so that's good. Chandra, Mayhem Devil, and Angras Rampage. I guess I take the Chandra. That's the one that's hardest for me to answer. Ooh, definitely keep Atris. Definitely keep Atris. Okay. We will Mire Triton. Those were fantastic mills. We did not want to draw those lands. Okay, our opponent's struggling a bit, which is good for us. Ugh, another land. I think we do this land now to thin our deck a bit. Get some lands out of the way. We'll attack with our Mire Triton. And we'll play Atris. Let's see how our opponent decides to divvy this up. We're just going to pretty much not value lands at all. We've just got enough lands for the rest of the game, essentially. So they can't really bait us with lands. Yeah, that Tyrant Score's not enough, so let's get the face down card, which is Stonebound Lich. Sweet. Definitely better than the other pile. This will let us turn our land into action, hopefully. Let's see if they end up drawing. Okay, just gonna kill our Atris, that's fine. Okay, we will play our Tomebound Lich. Draw a card. Scholar, how far are we? We keep it? I guess it's... Would be better in our graveyard or better in our hands? I guess hopefully we can spend next turn discarding it if we want to, but I'm going to keep it for now, just because we've got so many lands we might be able to hardcast this thing. Mayhem Devil. Our opponents run a little awkwardly, but so have we. Okay. We'll attack first, see what our opponent does. Just take it, draw a card. Yikes, another land. So we'll Tomebound Lich, draw a card. Okay, Illyrios is pretty good. We'll discard this Watery Grave. Play Swamp, play Illyrios. Alright, now we're looking good. Okay, claim the Firstborn, sure. Okay. Opponent gets to loot. We are a land away from just hardcasting the Scholar, which is something. Sacrifice Illyrios. Okay, go to combat, attack, draw a card. Ooh, Murder Strider's pretty good. Okay, now we'll discard the Scholar. Kill this Priest. hard cast our Murderous Strider. This gives us something to sacrifice if they just do Angras Rampage here. Okay, they're just gonna play the Bone Crusher, sure. Ooh. Do we do it? I think we do. Gain the life back with these two lifelinkers. Get that out of the way. Draw, attack. Now we get to draw a card, discard a card. I guess we keep the Tyrant Scorn. Play the other Murder Strider. Looking pretty good here. I'm liking how we're doing. Yeah, play another Bone Crusher, which we can also kill. Ooh, Blood for Bones. I guess we can do both, right? Yeah. So we will kill the Bone Crusher, take 2. Attack. Oh, Agent of Treachery is pretty good. And now we can Blood for Bones, sacrifice Murderous Strider. Get back our Scholar of the Ages, and our opponent scoops it up. Just took him down. So I think Atris was pretty key there. I mean, we had just such a land-heavy hand. Being able to dig for an action card. I mean, really, it was this this Lich that probably won us the game, and our Atris got us to that. So, yeah, that was our deck pretty much doing what it wants to do, just kind of outgrinding our opponent. So sweet. Took down Rakdos Sacrifice. Not bad at all. Alright, playing against Fasano, we cannot keep this hand. Okay. We'll keep this one. I guess we keep both the Garys? Let's go down an island? Like, I mean, Gary into Gary will eventually be good. Play a swamp. Let's see what our opponent's up to. Well, we've got a pretty homogeneous hand, so I guess no matter what they take, we're okay with it. Okay, there goes one of the Garys. Ooh, Atris is good, but pretty far off. So, yeah, I mean, no matter what we hit at this point should be good. Yeah, I guess we let him kill one of the Tyrant Scorns. We really want to get to this Atris. There's the Knight of the Even Legion. Alright, we're gonna kill that. Destroy target creature. Hit the Knight. Maybe we should have exiled Grey Merchant. Okay. Alright, okay. So next turn we got Atris, which should draw us into some more action. Kind of dig us out of this hole. Our opponent hasn't done all that much. So it's not like we're super far behind. Wow, okay. They're just going to spend their whole turn hitting for 2. We're okay with that. Let's play Atris. Alright. Let's see what they want to do. So really we're good with anything. If we get lands here, we get to play our Grey Merchant. If we get spells, then... oh, that's spells, right? So... okay, well we want that in the graveyard, so we'll definitely just pick the other 2 cards. Sure. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So here we'll probably just go... I mean, depends on what we draw, but we'll probably just go Grey Merchant, play a land, and I mean, we're getting close to hard casting this Agent of Treachery. There's Fable Passage. Sure. So we'll go and get a swamp, I think. I guess first we'll attack. See if they use removal on this Atris. Sure. Alright, they were going to do that anyway as soon as we played the Grey Merchant. Okay, we'll play the Grey Merchant, train for 2. And we've got the lands here to play our Agent of Treachery, so eventually... yeah, okay. I think we'll do Fable Passage just trying to get as many lands out of our deck as we can so we can stop drawing them here. And no attacks. So if we can dodge discard spell 1 turn. No! Come on, man! Oh, man. That's brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Oh! That's not brutal. That's awesome. Alright, Atris. Sweet. That was an amazing pool. So let's see what they do with the stacks. God, Atris is so good. I love this effect. We'll take this. I mean, Yarrick's Finlurker isn't doing all that. Okay, so we just... neither was pretty good there, so we just take this, play our Yarrick's Finlurker. Get to exile a card out of our opponent's hand. It looks like they have a handful of action, right? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, maybe multiple Garys. Oh wait, no reason to attack here. Out of the Even Legion, sure. It's a little annoying. Ooh, my Triton's pretty good against Knight of the Even Legion, actually. So here, so if we attack with our Atris, they have to double block, which means we'll be trading it for a Murder Strider. It's not really worth it. I think... Let's see. And here we... Well, I guess we could attack with Yurik's Finlurker. Although they can make... I guess they can make it big. They can make their Knight big enough that it's not actually good. So, we'll just do this. Okay. Didn't really want... we would have liked the Lich, but we're okay with milling the other Mire Triton. So, we'll just pass the turn here. We're starting to get enough devotion here that any sort of Blood for Bones where we can recur this Grey Merchant is going to be really good. Wow, our opponent's just drawing. Yeah, we might just... If we can... Okay, well they just scoop it up. If we drew a Blood for Bones there, I think our opponent was just dead. But we don't even need it, so... Mono black, huh? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, we could bring in Cry, but I'm not sure how good that is against... I mean, if they play like a bunch of Yarik's Finlurkers and then we Cry, are we really happy about that? I don't know. I think maybe we just leave it as it is. I will bring in the Cry. And we'll go down... maybe one of the Grey Merchants. Try it like that. Okay, nope, can't keep this one. We can keep this. So we'll put back... I guess Grey Merchant's pretty far off. We just want to stabilize, really. So here we will Temple. Yeah, I think we keep Tyrant Scorn. Finlurker's probably coming here, and that's going to be kind of annoying. Oh, Agonizing Remorse. So I guess the idea is just to attack our hand here. I expect they'll take Tyrant Scorn. Okay, no. Just taking the most high impact card. That's fine. Yeah, I think since we have a lot of 2-drops here, we'll just go ahead and play Mire Triton. Cool, got some lands out of the way, that's pretty good. Finlurker, yikes. I guess we get rid of the Fable Passage. Okay, play the Dismal Backwater, pass the turn. Not great, not in the best shape. Davriel, huh? Okay. Opponent's gonna make us discard this island, which is fine. Discard this island, then we're going to destroy their Finlurker. This Finlurker basically 2-for-1 us, which is kind of sad, but... Okay, Alirios is pretty good. So we'll attack their Davriel, play Alirios Enraptured, pass the turn. That's a pretty good one. Now we got the board kind of clogged up. Ooh, Nightmare Shepherd. That's... I guess we just attack with our Mire Triton. Wow. Okay. Maybe they didn't realize they had Death Touch? I don't know. Pass a turn. See what else they got. Yep. There goes our Atris, I'm guessing. Yep. Womp womp. Yeah, they got us good with those Finlurkers. Sure, we will definitely just kill this. Destroy target creature. Okay, we'll attack here. We are going to play the land, just because we don't want to lose it to a Finlurker. There's our Yara. That's kind of a problem. Ooh. Well, we'll attack. Play a land. Okay. So, we need an Atris would have been great. It sucks they took it. Oh, there's another Nightmare Shepherd, which is extremely scary with the Yara, because they get to sacrifice. Okay, hold on. Ah, they exiled our Atris. Jeez. I think we still do it. we'll sacrifice Illyrio's Enraptured. Get back Illyrio's Enraptured. Get back Mire Triton. And pass the turn. So at least let's just play our Mire Triton out. Yep, Nightmare Shepherd gets in. Mire Triton can gain us some life and clog up the ground pretty well. Okay, double Mire Triton's not bad. So play Mire Triton. Okay, and we'll attack here. They want to. They can trade their Ayara and get it back as a 1/1. That's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna Murder Strider it. That's fine. Okay, and then we will Mire Triton again. So we got a big hefty board here. We milled some stuff. We would have liked that Atris, but yeah, the Exile discard really got us this game. If we could have got that Atris back, we would have been in great shape. Ugh. Okay, that's not bad. I think we will... We're gonna attack with everything. Again, they can get them back as 1/1s, but I still think it's right to attack. Okay, gain the life, get it back as a 1/1. Yep. And we will Tomebound Lich, and we are gonna loot because there's some cards we would like to have in our graveyard. Oh, I guess it's not even a choice, is it? No. Okay. Oh, damn, that's pretty bad. Let's see. Do our opponent sacrifice? No. Okay. So we're getting pretty close to dead. Opponent could have sacrificed their Murderous Strider to draw a card there, but they chose not to. Fair, there's Spin Lurker. Alright, gonna need to draw something good here. Oh, what a combo. Wow. Wow, I didn't even... That's pretty cool. So you get to exile our card before we can do anything with it. And we're just dead. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. So we'll concede. They got us that game. So yeah, all the discard is pretty brutal. I don't think we want this Cryotachinarium. I just don't think like little creatures are the problem here. Yeah, we'll bring back in the Grey Merchant. Is there anything we can really bring in that matters? Not really. Yeah, I think we just run it like this. I think we just need to sort of get out in front of our opponent and have answers to the the cards that really matter in the matchup. Things like that Nightmare Shepherd and the Ayara. We'll play first. Okay. We'll keep this. So we get to discard hopefully before they get a chance to make us discard. And if we can take away their discard so we get to play these Atrises, we should be in good shape. So, Thought Erasure, so Bolus of Citadel, Ayara, and Murderous Rider. Jeez. Can we beat a Bolus of Citadel? No, I don't think we can. So I think we take it. That's a little iffy. I was considering taking that Ayara instead. But I think if they resolve that Bolus of Citadel, I think we just lose. So, okay, we'll play the Fable Passage here. Go get a land out of our deck. And we can start Atrising next turn. Here comes Ayara. Yep. Okay, Tyrant Scorn's not bad. We'll play Atris. See how they make these piles. We got plenty of land, so we just pretty much want action at this point. I think we'll take the Tyrant Scorn. Oh, well, at least they're creatures we put in our graveyard. Tyrant Scorn's going to be pretty good. Should be able to deal with most of his threats. We'll attack. Hopefully he kills this Atris. I think that would be the best for us. So we can play our other Atris? Yeah, we're okay with this. I guess we could have potentially bounced it back to our hand, right? But I think this is better. Play our other Atris. Another pile. We're kind of drowning them in value here. Pretty nice. Yeah, I think Hierarch's Finlurker's good. We'll take that. Okay, the other one was just 2 lands. So, chose correctly. We get to take something out of their hand. Okay. Alright, we will... Gonna Tyrant Scorn the Ayara. Destroy target creature. Okay. Then we're gonna attack with our Atris, see if they double block. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we will do it like that, then we will kill the Murderous Rider. Kill the Knight of the Even Legion. That was an amazing turn. Play Mire Triton. Okay. Oh, we got some good stuff in our graveyard. So if we ever draw our... Oh, another Bolus Citadel. Ooh. And they've got so much life. Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. There's... Okay, Blood for Bones. We can steal it! Oh my god. Okay, okay. First, Yurik's Finlurker. Take something out of their hand. Then, the greatest... Oh my god. The greatest Agent of Treachery of all time. Agent of Treachery. Get back a Gary to our hand. Steal the Bolus Citadel. Oof. That felt good. And our opponent scoops it up! Yes! Oh man, we were about to go off. We had a Gary of our own there, so we were going to get to play a bunch of stuff and then gain a bunch of life back, and... Wow. Oh my god. Gary plus Bolus Citadel is just a crazy combo, but our opponent had it, but we got to steal it from him. Man, oh man, this deck is so much fun. I love Atris. Like, Atris, I mean, we kept a hand that was basically just like, Atris isn't a removal spell, right? And we just completely dominated this game because of Atris. Atris is so good in this deck. Awesome. On to the next game. Alright, playing some budget Atris against Digital Metaphor. Oh, Digital Metaphor. I like it. Alright, yeah, I think we keep this. We just need one more land in this hand is really good, because we can go Tomebound Lich, discard Agent of Treachery, get it back with Blood for Bones, which, I mean, it's just probably enough to beat a lot of decks, so we'll keep this. We do get to go get an island and do Thought Erasure on turn 2, which is good. Okay. Alright, I'm really liking this hand now, so we'll go get an island. So opponent's green-blue. They could be the blue-green flash deck. They could be like Temur. Okay, maybe Temur Reclamation, Temur Fires. We'll see. Discard. Okay, this is just blue-green. I guess Temur Ramp, or maybe it's just Elementals actually. I guess we take Cavalier. I don't know about that. We'll put this in the graveyard. I mean, we could have taken Risen Reef and took them off a play next turn, but we can kill Risen Reef. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I almost wanted to take the Nissa, but we do have a Murder Strider for Nissa. This is just so powerful. Even if you immediately answer her, she's so powerful because she leaves behind a 3/3 with Vigilance. It's crazy. Okay, so Risen Reef, sure. Now we can play Tomebound Lich, draw a card, discard, and no, oh my god! Arena. It wouldn't let me deselect. So we might lose now just because Arena... I wanted to discard this Agent of Treachery and it wouldn't... We would have been able to steal this Nissa. We're going to have to kill it instead, which sucks. But, so be it, I guess. They're not gonna block. Okay, we're gonna attack our opponent and hope they don't block. If they do, that sucks. Okay. Sure. That's a little unfortunate. We should be in control of that Nissa right now, but instead we're gonna have to just kill it. At least we took him down a land, so that's something. Let's hope they don't just drop another Nissa here. Next turn we can Grey Merchant and drain for 2, which isn't great, but at least it puts a creature on the battlefield, so we can maybe Blood for Bones. Thassa. Oh my god. Well, that would be something amazing to steal with Agent of Treachery. Because then we get to blink Agent every single turn. Wow. Okay, ramp a little. Yeah, we'll just Grey Merchant. Pass the turn. Ugh, Cavalier. That's not good. I'm gonna be able to blink that with Thassa every turn, which is gonna trigger the Risen Reef and also get another Cavalier trigger. They're gonna be ramping to the heavens here. Sure. Yeah. Wow. I don't think that's what you wanted to do. If they bounce this Cavalier, they get to do both triggers, so I don't... So let's see, I've got 5 mana. Well, I guess I just Grey Merchant. Maybe I can Grey Merchant, Blood for Bones, and just sort of drain them out of the game. So yeah, we'll pass. I guess that's our plan now, because Arena stole this Agent of Treachery from us. We would have a Nissa just tearing things up, but you know, we gotta deal with where we are now. So I think our plan is to kill him with Grey Merchants. I think. See if that's possible. That's gonna make it harder. Yep, no blocks. Okay, let's see what they do. Alright, they figured it out this time, yeah. Yep. Alright. Both the triggers. A land would be best here, I think. Then we can do Murderous Rider and Illyrios, and then next turn we can Blood for Bones for a lot. Ugh, that's pretty painful. Let's see. If we Blood for Bones... Yeah, we don't want to Blood for Bones. So I'll just Murderous Rider here. Get our Devotion to Black up. No attacks. Pass a turn. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Sure. Risen Reef. I guess next turn if we draw a land, we can hardcast Agent of Treachery, steal their Thassa, and just pretty much proceed to win the game on the spot. Sure, there's Omnath. Okay. Oh, they're gonna be able to kill our Murderous Rider? Damn. Attacking with Thassa this turn, too. Ay. We might just be dead here. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. 6. Okay, so this is 18 coming across. We have to block one of them, so I guess we'll block the Cavalier. Okay, land. We need a land here. Even a land might not be enough to save us, but it's something at least. Blink their Omnath, kill our Grey Merchant. Yeah. Oh, I guess it's any target, isn't it? So we're just dead. Okay. Well, that one was okay. That one was a little unfortunate because I wasn't able to deselect the land after I selected it. So we would have won that game. I'm almost 100% sure if Arena didn't have the problem it did. But we're not in that universe, so let's see. What do we want to bring in? I think probably the Disdainful Stroke is good. Yeah, I think we just bring in the Disdainful Strokes against their big threats. We'll go down one Grey Merchant, go down a Thought Erasure, and run it like that. Yeah. Well, lesson learned, be very sure before you click, because there's no going back. Even if you're still holding the click button, there's no way to, like, let go. Yeah, we'll keep this. Tyrant Scorn plus Mire Triton is pretty good. Just two different ways to potentially go, depending on what our opponent does. We just have a lot of disruption here, so maybe we're just able to remove them in this game. Yeah, I think we go Mire Triton. We got enough 2-mana plays that we can play off curve a little bit. Okay, that was good. We got an Atris in the graveyard. I think we just... Okay, now we can hold up... We can hold up counters, we can hold up Murder Striders, like we got pretty much an answer in every regard. Sure, there's a Risen Reef. I think we're gonna Murder Strider it. Just, there might be a chance later we can hold up Tyrant Scorn and Disdainful Stroke together. We'll attack for 2. I think we're just not going to play this Tomebound Lich. If we had something we actively wanted to discard, maybe we would tap out for it, but I think right now we're just going to hold up a counter for like a Nissa. Our opponent knows something's up though, because we could have played a Murder Strider and we didn't, so... This looks like a Nissa to me. It is. We will counter that. Theros, huh? Okay, we'll attack here. I think we'll play Tomebound. Let's try to draw a land here. Eric's Finlurker. I think we'll go down to Lyrios. We don't really need him right now. So, if they have another Nissa, we can kill it. Okay, they do have another Nissa. Sure. We're going to attack with these Death Touchers, and they might feel the need to protect Nissa, and then we can just kill her post-combat with our Murderous Strider.
The land shall come.
Nope, no blocks. I guess since we drew a land, we're going to do this a little different. I think we're just going to kill this land, actually. So destroy this. Breeding Pool. Your opponent's got something to flash in. Okay, go to combat. We're just going to attack our opponent. Discard a land, and then we'll just Murderous Strider this Nissa. Okay, so they got no blue sources now, which is good. We'll see if they've got anything else. Done a good job of just kind of answering them every step of the way. Okay, just gonna active treason our boy to to loot, I think. They're just looking for something to do. That's pretty bad. That means they basically paid a card in 3 mana to loot. Okay, they got something going on here. Ah, Neoform. Maybe we get a 4-drop, sure. Maybe Omnath to kill our Mire Triton? Yeah. Yep. That's fine. Get to go after their hand with Finlurker this turn, which is good. So we'll play Finlurker. Steal a card out of their hand. Oh, a good one too. Probably means they got a Krasis in hand. I think there's many things they would keep above that besides a Krasis. And the turn. So that was a pretty good play. Their opponent's back in it now. Another... Oh my god. Nissa's for days. Okay.
The land fights for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, we're land short from Agent of Treachery. So I guess we just play this Murder's Rider. Hope we draw a land next turn. No attacks. If we draw a land and can still Nissa, we'll probably be in good shape, but I'm guessing they have a Krasis here, and they're gonna just draw 50 million cards and gain 50 million life, which will suck. Okay, at least they don't draw a card yet. Let's see, they got... I'm gonna
nature's true power.
Okay. Let's see if they attack. They do. Okay. So I think we will double block the Omnath. Yeah. Get the card draw off the battlefield. Come on, land. Land, 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 land. Yes! Okay. Agent of Treachery. Steal the Nissa. Untap a land. We can't attack though, so we'll just pass a turn. That was great. Oof. Stealing that... Okay, I thought they were about to play a fourth Nissa and I was gonna cry. Cavalier does let them get a Nissa back though, which is a little annoying. Blood for Bones would be the best thing we could draw here. Maybe Atris would be good too. Yeah, well, Thought Eraser's not bad. Get rid of the last card in their hand, whatever it is. Oh, well. Or not. Sure. Okay, we'll tick up this Nissa. Another 3/3. And if we attack with everything... They block, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough, so we'll pass turn. We're building an army here. They only have 10 life, so hopefully we can kind of overwhelm them and take out their board here. Yep. I think we'll just chump with Venlurker. Oh. Oof. So, that's not good. Kinda want to draw removal for that. Grey Merchant's not bad. So we'll play Grey Merchant. Gain 4. Opponent loses 4. Untap a land. And now if we attack with everything, so they block, and they end up taking 4. Yeah, still not enough. Ugh. We've had them pretty close to dead a few turns now, but not quite. The worst thing they could have drawn off that is another Krasis. Okay, Omnath. I'm gonna kill... They got 1, 2, 3, 4, so they can kill pretty much whatever they want. Sure. That's pretty good. Gets us further away from killing them. They're just gonna go after our life? Wow. Okay. It's kind of surprising. Okay, there's Atrios, or Illyrios, whatever his name is. Okay, we'll play him. Tap a land. Now we can, let's see, 4 blockers, so block, and they're still only going to take 4, so we'll pass the turn for now. We're getting there. They can just draw. Okay, Risen Reap's pretty good. Drew them into a non-land. Crow and War. There's nothing, like, great they can steal from us. So I think we're okay with that. Sure. Agent of Treachery. I guess that is... Yeah, because that stops us from... That stops us from... doing our Blood for Bones with our Agent of Treachery, so that is pretty good. So let's see. Yeah, I got plenty of blockers, so still not going to be able to kill him. What's the best thing we could draw here? Maybe another Grey Merchant, then we only have to get through 2 points of damage. Till your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each okay, we're just going to die, aren't we? This is our last turn. We got to draw something this turn, pretty much. It all comes down to this. Well, I think our opponent probably should have scryed with his castle before drawing. I think so, at least. Alright, so we all got to... All of our creatures got to attack this turn. So this has got to be the turn we win, because we're definitely dead on the backswing. So... Okay, Tyrant Scorn. That's not bad. That means we can get something out of the way. So I think we... Is there anything... If we bounce this back to our hand, we can go 1, 2... Okay, we don't have enough mana to bounce it back and play it. So I think we just... destroy Stomping Ground. We're going to float some mana, sure. And then we just go for the big... I don't know if... I'm not going to count, because it doesn't... If we're not going to kill him here, we're dead. So, go to combat. Hopefully they don't have a fog. We have to attack with everything. Oh, right. They have vigilance. So I guess maybe we aren't dead. Anyway, let's see what happens. I still think that was the right move. Sure. Okay, so our opponent's not dead, but we're not either. So that's good. Okay, so our opponent blocks. They end up taking 3, 4, 5, 8. That's 8. They have to block more than that. They can't block these 2-powered creatures. Oh, okay. Well, our opponent's just dead then. Sure. Yep, opponent is very dead. Well, there we go. Alright. Whew. We sort of made up for our first game of not being able to use our Agent of Treachery by winning the game with it that game. So anything else you want to bring in? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, last game against Digital Metaphor. Nope, can't keep this. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Mulligan. Okay. Definitely better. We'll keep this one. Go down... I guess we don't... I'll go down a land. We got enough, like, filtering that we should be fine to go down a land. Between the Temple and the Tomebound Lich, we should, if we need extra lands, we should find them. Opponent had a mulligan too, so that's good. We're not down a card at least. Oh, they had a mulligan twice. Okay. Okay, Temple Epiphany. We'll go Temple... Oh, yeah. This GRX Finlurker is going to be great. We don't need another 2-drop. I think we just either want lands or more impactful cards after this. Okay, we will... GRX Finlurker. That's really great on a mulligan. They're going to have to lose it. Maybe we should have just Thought Erasered. Yeah, we probably should have just Thought Erasered. I was a little too excited there. We could have grabbed, like, if they have a... Okay, they don't have anything anyway. I think we're still gonna be attacking their hand here. See if they got a negate. Mystical Dispute, sure. Get the cards out of their hand at least. And yeah, go ahead and thin our deck with Fable Passage. Sure. We'll get an island. Drop would be nice here. Okay, or not. Yeah, I guess we'll tap out this turn. Next turn we're going to start holding up Disdainful Stroke. Oh, do they have another? Another mystical dispute. Okay, okay. Well, that's at least something they don't have in their hand.
I'm
Okay.
killing the abbots.
Nothing crazy. Come on. Please. Not a 4-mana. Oh my god. Come on. Well, that was almost certainly the best card they could have drawn in their deck. Ugh. And we would have started holding up Disdainful Stroke. Yeah. That's pretty rough. I think we will Atrios or Aurelios here. Make a Reflection and pass the turn. We can start holding up the Disdainful Stroke, so... they can keep buffing up their Omnath, though. Removal would be the best thing to draw. Get this Omnath off the battlefield. Hopefully they just go aggro with it so we can kill this Chandra. They're thinking about it. Okay. Even Tyrant Score would be pretty good here. We could bounce the Omnath and counter it on the way back down. Let's see what they do with this Chandra. Okay, alright, I'm just gonna get in. Get in for a couple damage, sure. Sure. I guess I should have blocked. Ugh. Watery Grave's not what we wanted to see. Guess we just play this tapped. Pass the turn. Okay, make the elementals. This time we will block, instead of just taking damage for no reason. Alright, block here. Take 5. Let's see what our opponent's got. Nothing? They're just gonna let us kill this... Okay. Dismal Backwater, sure. Gain a life. Combat. They may have a Stomp. Although I don't know why they wouldn't just like Stomp and play the Giant on their turn. They have some way to... Okay. I guess we'll Yerox Finlurker. They got something in their hand. I don't know what they got, but... Sure. Is there anything they have that costs 6? Something that maybe they just couldn't cast? I don't know. Whatever it is, we'll wait to see it here in a second. Okay, what? Oh, did they not have 3 green? Oh, they didn't have 3 green sources. Sweet. Nice. Alright. Well, there's another land. They get to buff up their Omnath again, sure. I think we will block. Just chump with the Finlurker. Okay, that's good. So we'll kill this thing with a Murder Strider. Attack for 3. And now we're not going to play our Murder Strider, we're going to leave up our Disdainful Stroke. And that should answer anything that could really get them back into this game. I mean, if they play like Hydroid Krasis, they're still going to get the card draw, but at least they won't get the big creature, right? So... that's at least half the problem solved. Again, we're really broadcasting we have a counter here, though, because we didn't play our Murder Strider. We would love to get our Atris. We just haven't seen a lot of our Atris this match. Our Atris or our Blood Profones would both be fantastic. Draw nothing. Neither do we. Get in for 3. Play Murder Strider. And pass turn. We're not going to play this Watery Grave now. We have enough lands to play even our expensive cards, like our Thief or our one that gets back the spells. We can just hard cast them now. We have 7 lands on board. So really, all lands serve for us at this point is just something to discard to, like our Looter. So, let's see what they do with their Scry here. Crow and War. No, we can't let that resolve. That basically rats our board in 3 turns. Ugh, we're still just drawing lands. Well, we're potentially in trouble here. Yeah, still not gonna play land. If they draw like a Nissa off the top, that'll be bad. Okay, they did not. Oof. I don't know if they should have scooped there because they weren't just dead. Maybe they just got frustrated. But yeah, took them down. All right. All right, playing some budget Atris up against Ein of Excalibur, and yeah, I think we keep this. It's a little bit iffy. We do need to hit a couple lands to get up to our Atris, but we got a lot of good 2-drops here. Go Thought Erasure into Yarok's Finlurker to attack our opponent's hand. Okay, it looks like they might be on mono black. Yes, we definitely keep a land at this point. We might need to kill something instead of Thought Erasuring, depending on how aggressive they go here. Okay, well, we will Thought Erasure if they're not going to do anything. Okay, okay, so maybe they're playing... Well, that's a warrior, not a knight. Oh my god. Well, we'll definitely take the Ayara, I think. We'll take the other land, sure. This turn we can Finlurker to take... Well, I guess we can't get either of those, can we? Maybe it would have been better to take one of the Witch's Ovens there so we could snipe something out of their hand with a Finlurker. I think we will Mire Triton here, gain a couple life back. Okay, we will attack, or block the Black Lance Paragon. See what they go from here. Okay, that's good for us. Now we can... Actually, I guess we... I guess we Thought Erasure so that we can also Tyrant Scorn. Thought Erasure. Hit the Ayara. Then we put the Pavel Passage on the bottom, or in the graveyard rather. Now we can Tyrant Scorn the Gutter Bones. Just something. Actually, I think we'll go after the Order of Midnight. Ooh, Cauldron Familiar, that's not good. It's a lot of damage. Yep. Order of Midnight, and we will kill it. They get to sacrifice it in response, but that's okay. Okay, they don't even do that. I guess they don't need to with it doing their whole cat loop. Okay, we will Atris here. We'd like to start getting to some life gain, like getting our Merchants of Asphodel would be good. We don't have a lot in our graveyard for our Blood for Bones right now. The Thought Erasure is pretty dead. So do we want Illyrios or a mystery card is what it really comes down to. How good is Illyrios on this board? Not super great. I think we just take the mystery card. Okay. That's fine. We have Illyrios in our graveyard for our Blood for Bones now, which is fine. I think we just like to draw another land here. If we draw another land, we can go Blood for Bones, get back the Mire Triton, and play the Mire Triton to gain some life back. That would be nice. Okay, block the Cauldron Familiar. I'm guessing they sack it here. Sure. Get it for 2. Ugh, another Atris is not what we wanted. I think we attack here. And I think our sneaky goal is going to be to... We want to hit a land off this Atris, actually. So that we can play our Mire Triton. I think we get back... Yeah, we get back Atris, get back Mire Triton. I think we take the island. Okay, good. Well, would have been better to take the other pile, but we guaranteed that we were going to hit our Mire Triton and gain some life back here. Oh, yes. And now we've got a Grey Merchant in the graveyard, so we can do this again next turn. We can Blood for Bones, get the Grey Merchant back, and also play the Mire Triton that we sacrifice. Gain 2 more life, so we can kind of stave off the 2 damage they're doing per turn with this Cauldron Familiar by gaining 2 life a turn with Mire Triton. Okay, that's now our Yarrick's Finlurker is doing something, which is nice. I guess we block like this. They can't get it back this turn, right? So, yeah, let's do it like that. Okay, Mire Triton, let's see. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is attack with Mire Triton. I'm gonna play Yarrick's Finlurker. Hit a card in your hand. And then we're gonna Blood for Bones, sacrifice Triton. Get back Gary. Get back Triton to our hand. Gain 4 life. Alright, so we're staying out of the danger zone just barely. And we can do it again next turn. We can get our Gary back again a second time next turn. We can also take a turn off next turn potentially to to do an Atris instead of a Blood for Bones. I think we have enough life that we're not going to just die if we do that. Okay, get back Gutterbone, sure. Back a couple Gutterbones, sure. Oh, Agent of Treachery. Ah, we just don't quite have enough. Huh. Let's see, so they're going to be able to hit us for 4... Yeah, so they'll get him for 4, so I think we can do Atris this turn. Is there any reason we don't want to? No, I think we... Yeah, we will Atris plus Mire Triton. That will be how we traverse this turn here. We will take the face down pile. Okay, just another Finlurker. We'll play the Mire Triton, gain a couple life back. Okay, no real reason to attack here. Okay, building up our devotion to black here, so when we loop this Gary, it'll be pretty good. We'd like to hit our other Gary too. Yep. So next turn we can play Yarrick's Finlurker, sacrifice it, sacrifice Gary to our Blood Bones, bring it back, drain for a ton, and also potentially play something else. If we draw a land, we'll probably just Agent of Treachery, take one of their Witch's Ovens. That's also really good. Okay, Murder Strider, kill the Gary, sure. That does make things a little difficult. I guess we will go like this, this, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go like that. Sure. Okay, get us down to 3 potentially. So are we just dead if we play the Agent of Treachery, steal one of their Witch's Ovens? No. Because we'll steal a Witch's Oven, they sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar, get it back, get us down to 3, and then they can sacrifice it one more time. No, so we will do that. We will Agent of Treachery. Steal one of the witch's ovens. We will not attack. Pass the turn. Yep, they put us down to 3. Gary kills us, so if they're running Gary in this deck, which I imagine they are, because it looks like a mono black devotion deck. Okay, Knight does not kill us, we're okay with that. Sure. Oh, another agent. Shoot. I guess we... Let's see, if we do... So we got 4, 5, 6, 7. I think what we do is... Yeah, I think we will... Blood for Bones, sacrifice Agent of Treachery. Get back Agent of Treachery. Get back a Mire Triton to gain some life. Steal the other Witch's Oven. Play the Mire Triton, gain some life back, and also have a good blocker for this Knight. And... do we want to attack? No, I don't think attacking with this Atris makes any sense, so we'll just pass the turn. Bring back the cat, sure. Get us down to 4. The worst thing is Gary. Gary would be the that would kill us. Please no. Oh. Okay, draw a card. Sure. Sure. So we will block, block, block. So I think we just Agent of Treachery here. Take the Knight of the Even Legion, and now we get to draw 6 cards. I guess there's some potential we just mill ourselves out here, which is kind of scary. Actually, I guess we attack with Agent of Treachery. Oh, this has Death Touch, doesn't it? Whoops. Oh, I think we actually want this Agent of Treachery dead. Okay, well they're not going to block. But it's scary because we're going to be drawing 6 or 7 cards a turn here. We don't have that much deck left. So we're going to have to actually kill our opponent here. Okay, Scholar of Ages should let us do it simply enough, sure. Okay, opponent plays Blacklands Paragon. Still dead to a Gary. But we should be able to kill our opponents with Garys with all the cards we're going to be drawing. I guess we can also trade with the Knight, right? So we're not drawing any more cards off this agent. Okay, our opponent's just going to kill it anyway. I guess we should have sacrificed that. That was a misplay. Yeah, that was a misplay. Okay, we will block and block. Sure. Okay. I think we play Scholar of the Ages. Get back 2 Blood for Bones. We should be able to win next turn with these 2 Blood for Bones. Play Dismal Backwater to gain a life. And pass a turn. So as long as I don't draw Gary here, I think we win. That's the one thing that kills us. Oh, okay. Midnight Reaper. Okay, I think we got it now. Yep, we will... we'll take 1, sure. We don't want to... I'm afraid they might draw something that somehow matters. Hitting back a Gutter Bones, we don't care about that. Okay, that should be game. We made that maybe a little harder than we needed to, but this should be good. So we are going to sacrifice Agent of Treachery. Get back Gary. Get back. I guess Mire Triton. Play Mire Trident. Play Swamp. Play Blood for Bones. Sacrifice Scholar of Ages. Get back. Oh, I forgot we don't have a second Scholar of Ages in the graveyard, do we? Well, that's a little... I guess we just get back... I mean, second Gary in the graveyard. Get back, I guess Mire Trident. Okay. Making it even harder on ourselves, but... Okay, we can just keep looping these Blood for Bones, though, until our opponent's dead, so... We're not too worried. No attacks. End the turn, we'll discard... land... Sure. Put attacks. Okay, we will only kill what we need to here, so we'll block here. Block here. I guess we can do it like this. Block here. And take 3 is fine. Okay. And that should be game. I don't think there's anything they can play for 3 mana that matters here. Yeah, Valmire Knight doesn't do it, so that should be game. Yep. We will attack. And Grey Merchant. Bring back the Grey Merchant. Bring back Eric's Lurker, doesn't matter. Good game. Okay. So we did what we wanted to do there. We just sort of looped things together. Atris fueled our hand, set up our graveyard, everything we wanted. So mono black, huh? I think we want Cry the Carnarium. We want Soul Guide Lantern to deal with the cats. And I guess that's it. Stern Dismissal might be good, but let's not worry about that. Guess we'll go down Finlurker. Go down... Maybe you want to... I don't know. Agent of Treachery is the only way we really have to deal with artifacts, right? Go down one of the Grey Merchants. Go down another Finlurker. Run it like that. Okay, game 2 against Iron of Excalibur. We'll keep this, even though it's not much going on. As long as they don't make us discard our Atris, we're pretty happy with this hand. We can kill an early threat, like if they play a Knight of the Even Legion, we can kill it with Tyrant Scorn, and then turn 4 we can Atris, kind of draw into more action. There's Gutterbone, sure. Ooh. I think we can wait on the Soul Guide Lantern, so we'll just Temple this turn. Yeah, we'll put Atris at the bottom. I think we just want more cheap stuff to do before we get to our Atris, if possible. Okay. That makes me wish we kept the Atris. Okay, they're gonna take the Tyrant Scorn. So I guess, yeah, they have a Knight of the Even Legion, sure. Tomebound Lich should be good, so we will Soul Guide Lantern here. Yep. And we will play this... I guess we Fabled Passage. No, we'll just play this Water Grave tapped. Pass turn. Okay. Yep, opponent's just gonna get in for a chunk of damage, sure. Okay, we will Tomebound Lich. It's a good blocker for this knight. I think we discard Atris. And pass turn. Yep, we will 100% block this knight. If they want to spend their turn pumping it just to kill our Tomebound Lich, okay, sure. Yep, kill our Tomebound Lich, but we kill their knight and eat up their whole turn, which is nice. Yeah. Okay, play Fable Passage. Go get an island. Play Atris. Draw some cards. Let's see what kind of piles they give us. Okay, we don't need any more lands, so... Well, we got 3 lands out of the way, so Atris is doing its job still. Didn't take him long to make that pile. No blocks. Okay, we'll pop the Soul Guide. Fizzle the Order of Midnight, which also fizzles the creature half, which is nice. Sure, there's Witch's Oven. Okay, we'll attack with Atris. Play this Fable Passage, crack it, thin our deck a bit. Go get a Swamp. Play Blood for Bones, sacrifice Atris. I think we get back Tomebound Lich, actually, plus Atris. Tomebound Lich lets us draw, discard a card. Okay, yeah, Blood for Bones is good. I think we'll just discard Watery Grave. Oh, okay. Drew the cat. Eesh. Wish we had a Graveyard Hate. Yeah, Thought Erasure's not doing much. I guess we attack with our Tomebound Lich here. Attack with Tomebound Lich. Maybe that wasn't smart, because now they can... Okay, they're just gonna let it through, sure. Ooh, Agent of Treachery. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we will discard Agent of Treachery. We'll... Blood for Bones. Sacrifice Tomebound Lich. Get back Agent of Treachery. Get back Tomebound Lich. Steal the Witch's Oven. Play Fable Passage, crack it. Get a Swamp. Just trying to get decks, just trying to get lands out of our deck at this point. And we're not going to Thought Erasure. There might be a point where they play like their land that lets them draw cards. Sure, there's Knight of the Even Legion. Tomebound Lich should answer that nicely. Okay, actually I guess we Atris... Yeah, let's Atris and see what we draw before we do anything else. Oh, okay, take the 2 cards. We will play Tomebound Lich. Draw a card. Grey Merchant's very nice. We'll go down the Thought Erasure's not doing a lot here. And pass turn. We can start looping these Grey Merchants to gain a bunch of life. Okay, that's not so bad. Man, I'm kind of surprised they actually did that. Okay. Soul Guide Lantern's not bad. Let's see, so we've got... I think I just Mire Tritoned... Mildew... Then play Grey Merchant. Gain 5 life, drain our opponent for 5. And... pass the turn. I mean, eventually we'll just be able to drain them out with these Grey Merchants, so we're not in a huge rush. Sure, they play their flyer. Ugh. Didn't want another Thought Erasure. Okay, I guess we will attack with Tomebound Lich, and I guess Atris too. Go like that. Leave back one Death Toucher for Knight of the Even Legion. Sure. You can't do that. It's got Menace, baby. Okay, and we'll kill the... I guess the Cauldron Familiar. Yeah, we'll kill the Cauldron Familiar. Sure. Play Hilarios. Play Soul Guide Lantern. Get the Cauldron Familiar. So that's gone. And I think we hold on to the rest of this. We could just Thought Erasure just to surveil, but I think we're better off not doing it. Yep, gets in for 2, sure. Alright. Sacrifice this to draw a card. Tomebound Lich is pretty good. There's another Atris, so I think we will try to clear out our opponent's hand with this Fenlurker. Sure. We'll sacrifice our Atris. We'll... Do we want to attack? He can make this a 3/4, right? And we need a Death Toucher back, so no, I don't think we want to attack here. We'll just Atris for some more value. We just want to find Blood for Bones, I think, so we can start killing them with Grey Merchant. So that's what we'll be hunting for. Next turn we can probably just like all-out attack plus Blood for Bones for game. Okay, we'll take the Tomebound Lich, sure. Got us some lands out of the way, which is good, and we'll pass turn. Okay, this is why it's good to hold on to the Thought Erasure, because potentially they just drew a card they can't cast this turn, which we can now go after with Thought Erasure. Okay. No, I could cast it. Alright. There's another Atris. Let's see, what happens if we just attack with everything here? They block, take 3, and we can't quite kill them. So I think we Atris. No, maybe we. Yeah, I guess we'll Tomebound Lich just to give us a chance to draw into Blood for Bones. Okay, we didn't draw it. So we will just... We'll attack with the... Do we want to attack with the Mire? No, they can just get back the Gutter Blooms. I guess we can... They can't pump their Knight this turn, right? So we can attack... Attack... Attack? Say block... Take... Five? Yeah. Okay, we'll attack like this. Yeah, they can just eat up the Mire Trident with the Gutter Bones, but that's okay. Oh, okay. They're gonna take 3 damage off the board, sure. Okay, and now we will Tomebound Lich. Discard a Thought Erasure and pass a turn. We should win next turn, no matter what they do. Well, they're just... Okay. Well, good game. They're just gonna draw themselves to death here, going out on their own terms, I suppose. Alright. So that was a super grindy game against Mono Black, but we did... It didn't really feel especially close. It felt like we were pretty I'm in a pretty dominating position in all the games. Even though it kind of went on for a while, it never really felt like we were in that much trouble. We were always like had some way to gain life to put us out of the danger zone. So pretty good performance against probably one of the top decks in the format. So sweet. All right, playing some budget Atris against Hanyaks, and well, this seems like a good hand. Yeah, Thought Erasure to Yarek's Lurker. That's hopefully gonna tear up our opponent's hand pretty well. Thought Erasure. Oh my god. Well, our opponent's gonna tear our hand up right back. I guess we take the Disinformation Campaign as like an engine card. I mean, the rest of our hand is so homogeneous. I guess we keep Illyrios. Yeah, we'll keep Illyrios, sure. Alright. Opponent's gonna make us discard here. Oh, they drew a Thought Erasure off the top. I honestly don't know what they take here. Okay, they just take our Thought Erasure, sure. So now we will play this untapped. The goal is just to play out the rest of our hand before it all gets discarded. So if they just spend the turn playing rats and stuff, at least we're getting in with a 3-2. We'll discard, I guess, Murderous. I guess Blood for Bones. There's no way we're going to be able to cast that before we have to discard. So we'll attack here. Do we want a Finlurk or do we want a Murderous Rider? I think we Finlurker this turn. Yeah, we'll Finlurker this turn. And we'll hold on to this land, and next turn we'll Murderous Rider. And pass the turn. Hopefully they don't have a land here to go Burglar Rat and Finlurker. That would be bad. Ooh, come on, no land. Okay. They don't have a land. That's good. Okay. We will attack with just our reflection here. Perfect. Now we get to Murderous Rider. Kill the Burglar Rat. 2 for 1 'em. And play Dismal Backwater. And now we're empty-handed, so this Xerox Finlurker looks a lot worse. Alright, they're just going to play their Murderous Rider as a creature, sure. We will Thought Erasure while we still can. Jeez Louise. Okay, I guess take the Finlurker. Ooh, Atris is pretty good. Although I guess they're probably going to make us discard whatever we draw off it, but that's fine. We'll attack. Sure. Opponent trades. That unlocks the other half of our Illyrios, though, so we're not too worried about that. Okay, I'm just going to play out the Burglar Rats just as blockers, it looks like. Sure. Okay, we'll attack with our Illyrios here. See what they do. Nothing. And we'll just play Atris. Get to draw some cards. Okay, we'll absolutely pick the 2 face-up cards there. So I guess our opponent was trying to trick us, trying to make us think there was something really, really good face down. But, yeah, we're not... we did not fall for it. Okay, okay. Alright, opponent scoops it up. Realize they can't win from here. Sure. So our opponent's playing some sort of discard deck. So what do we want against this? I guess Cry is... I don't know. I mean... removal spells against these kind of decks always feel so bad. I mean, if they play like a couple Finlurkers and you Cry, are you really pulling ahead, you know? Is it really the creatures that you're worried about, or is it the fact that they can make you discard your whole hand, right? I honestly don't know if we bring in anything. Maybe Mystic Dispute, because it is a blue-black deck. I don't know. Let's just run it back. Maybe we should bring in that Cry, but... yeah, maybe bringing in that Cry over just a single target removal spell would actually be better. We might do that in Game 3, if there is a Game 3. Okay. We'll keep this. It's a little scary because we get torn up so bad to, like, Thought Erasures here. But I guess we've got a couple Thought Erasures now, so we get to do it right back. Sure, Burglar Rats. We'll discard this Agent of Treachery. that we want in the graveyard. We will Thought Erasure them. Guess we take the Sinister Sabotage. We'll leave the Lich on top, sure. Okay, I think we just... we will crack Fable Passage first, so it doesn't mess up our scry. So we're just going to Thought Erasure again here. So get this out of the way, thin our deck a bit, Thought Erasure our opponent. Take the Thought Erasure, and put this in our graveyard. I was going to take the Elspeth's Nightmare there to get rid of their graveyard hate. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Our opponent had 2 Thought Erasures in a row. I was going to say I wanted to get rid of their graveyard hate, but it was more important that we resolve this Atris, but now I kind of regret it, because apparently they were just going to get it anyway. Alright, let's play Tomebound Lich, which they get to kill cleanly with Elspeth's Nightmare. It's a little unfortunate. We really don't need this Tyrant Scorn, but it's probably better than a land at this point. So here comes Elspeth's Nightmare. Yeah. Yep, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay. Finlurker's not awful. We'll play Finlurker. Our opponent discard a card. Play Island, and this... Yeah, they're gonna search our hand here, so we'll just go ahead and destroy... No, you know what? We're gonna bounce our Finlurker. Yeah, we're gonna bounce our Finlurker. Return Finlurker to our hand. Okay. Now this goes off. It can't take our Finlurker. It could have taken our Tyrant Scorn, which is why we did that. So if they miss a... Damn it. We were hoping on them missing a land just for 1 turn, so we could have gotten that Cavalier of Night out of their hand, but... we're... I gotta say, we're getting a little unlucky here. Our opponent hit 2 Thought Erasures in a row and then hit that land right when they needed it. So, yep. There was a graveyard, sure. Let's see what our opponent pulled. Okay, opponent gets it for 4. My Triton's not bad. That's something that can trade with this Cavalier Knight. And pass the turn. Cavalier can get back what exact? Oh, nothing. Okay, so we're okay with trading with this Cavalier Knight. Okay, Discovery's a little concerning. Yikes! I get to dig potentially 3 cards deep here to find something. Okay, never mind. It just took the top card of their deck. Yeah, that's pretty good. Castle Vantress should be able to scry them into some action. Yeah, they don't attack. Do we play the Finlurker? I guess so. I mean, we know they have 4 Relentless Rats, 4 Finlurkers, so it doesn't make much sense to hold it in our hand. Just to bluff. Yep, opponent gets to scry here. We'd like to draw an Atris, I think. I think that would be the best card to pull off the top. Sure. Okay, Murder Stride's pretty good. We'll just pass the turn. No attacks. See if we can get him to tap out with this castle. Huh. Okay, let's see what they target. Okay, get a bunch of lands out of the way. Okay, in response we're gonna kill this Dream Eater, I think. Yep. I think that's a bigger threat than the Cavalier of Night, because we still got this Death Touch. I mean, we don't have it this turn, but in future turns we'll have this Death Toucher to deal with Cavalier of Night. Okay, no we won't. Pretty good combo. Let's see if they drew something else. Nope, but they do get to scry. Sure. No blocks. Take 4. Okay, we'll play Murderous Rider. And I think we're just gonna fire off this Thought Erasure now, just to get the Scry, or the Surveil rather. Illyrios. I don't think Illyrios is what we want here. We need card draw. We need our Atris. So pass the turn. Yeah. Things are getting worse for us with this castle being able to set up their draws. Okay. Opponent's going to do the same thing. They get to bounce Disinformation Campaign back to their hand, get to play it, draw a card, etc., etc. At least we're empty-handed, so it's just a card draw engine instead of a card draw and discard engine. Whoopee. Yeah, I think we just take 4. Blood for Bones. Do we have anything good to get back? Not really. I guess we do it though. We'll go Blood for Bones, sacrifice Murderous Rider. They got a counter here, we're just screwed. Okay, they do. Alright, we'll scoop it up. That was, our opponent ran really, really well there. So, I think, I guess Mystical Disputes. We'll bring in a couple Mystical Disputes. Go down Tyrant Scorns. We'll bring in 3 Mystical Disputes, go down to 3 Tyrant Scorns, and that's probably good. I guess that's better, you know, to go against their, like, Thought Erasures and their Disinformation Campaigns. We only have to leave up 1 mana. That's probably better than just having some random removal in there. We'll play first. Okay, this looks good. We get to leave up Mystic Dispute for the rest of the game. Never mind. They brought in... Duress isn't even good against us. God. Okay. Swamp. Fast turn. Oh my gosh. And here comes the Thoughtseize. Oh, Burglar Rats. That's fine. We can discard the Scholar. Ooh. I think we just leave up Mystic Dispute here. I think that's better than playing Illyrios. Sure, opponent gets in for 1. Oh, we wanted an untap land there. We don't need another Blood for Bones. Pass turn. Yeah, we will definitely counter this. Okay. Fable Passage, crack it. Go and get a Swamp. Play Illyrios. Next turn we can start Blood for Boning. We have 2, so just 1 discard spell doesn't get us here. If they go like Finlurker into Finlurker, we're in trouble. Okay. Well, there's an Atris. So I think we attack here. Attack for 3. I think we're just going to play Atris here rather than play Blood for Bones. Because if they counter Blood for Bones, we lose the creature. If they counter Atris, it's just Atris is dead. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we thought when they left up a bunch of mana they probably had a counter, so now we can try again to Blood for Bones. Hope we ran out their counters there, and we'll see. Probably just... Wow. Well, that's actually really good. Uh-oh. Okay, okay, we're back in. We're back in. It won't let me cast spells. There it goes. Okay. And we'll discard a land. Okay, so we got a creature. Had a disconnect for a second there. That was kind of scary. Oh, gosh. Okay, they're just turning off our Blood for Bones by removing all our creatures, which is an effective way to go against this deck. Oh my god. Our 4th Blood for Bones? Really? Jeez. I guess this was a reason to potentially... Okay, Finlurker's good. We get to Finlurker... Oh my gosh. Do they have another counter? Okay. Alright. We've officially run them out of action. So all we need is a creature here and we're good. Oh no. Come on. Okay, we've got... Wow. That's... I don't know what to say. Look at this. I just... The odds are quite severe. And we draw a creature a turn too late because now our graveyard's going to be gone. Jeez. Oh, yeah. What a comical turn of events. Yeah. Opponent gets to scry. So, I don't know. I feel like these last two games, things had to go very, very, very specific ways for our opponent to win, and they did. I mean, that was that was just comical. Ay. Well, okay. We'll attack with our Finlurker. Bump it. Bump it. Sure. Well, take one of our Blood for Bones. That's fine. There's Atris. I'm sure they have a counter in hand, though. We'll play it. Play Atris. At least when they counter this, we'll be able to Blood for Bones it, hopefully, back. They don't have enough mana to also scry with their Castle Vantress. Okay. And pass turn. No attacks. So we just need them to miss for one turn here. Just one turn of them drawing a land. Or something not super fantastic. Come on. We just want one time in this match to not be, Okay, they're scrying main phase. That's always a good sign. Hopefully. So we get to Blood for Bones here, get back our Atris, and also play Finlurker to take the last card out of their hand. Hopefully. Okay, good. No blocks. Alright, attack with Finlurker. We're definitely going to just Blood for Bones while you have the chance. Get back our Atris, get back our Finlurker. Atris activates. Now our opponent gets their chance to try to mess with us. Tell us lies, tell us sweet little lies. I guess we take the face-up pile. I mean, we're not far from just hard casting Agent of Treachery, right? So, oh shoot. Well, okay. They got the last Blood for Bones out of our hand, but that doesn't actually stop us. Okay, and our opponent scoops it up. Ugh. So that was that was kind of a crazy match. We I think we had some pretty bad running there, and we still managed to win. So that's pretty good. Our opponent's sort of blue-black control-y discard deck just wasn't able to kind of keep pace with us. We were able to pull back. Really, Atris was key, I think, in us winning, and us sort of like they would exhaust us of card advantage and play out a bunch of like Relentless Rats and Yurik's Finlurkers, and we were just able to find an Atris, play an Atris, and just pull some key cards, factor fiction our way back into the game. So yeah, took them down pretty convincingly. Sweet. Okay, playing some budget playing some budget Atris against Akapursh, and we'll keep this. It seems like a pretty good hand. We got turn 2 Finlurker, turn 3 Tomebound Lich. Well, actually, we'll probably just Thought Erasure, and then Finlurker down the line. Finlurker's better the less cards they have in their hands, so... Okay, this looks like a Bant Enchantress deck, most likely. I don't know why else you would play Acelet of Life's Bounty in a Bant deck. There's a lot of... I mean, you could play it in like a mono white deck to pretty good effect, but in these colors it seems like it's gonna be a Enchantress. Oh my god. It's a Blink deck. I guess we take... Thassa? And we just kill the Risen Reef when they play it next turn? Jeez. Yeah, I guess we just don't have a way to answer Thassa, so we gotta take it out of their hand. We can't risk them actually resolving it. It's just gonna run away with the game. But here they're gonna, yeah, play the Risen Reef. We do need to kill that. So here we will... Okay, Agent of Treachery is pretty good, so we can go Murder Strider, kill the Risen Reef. Next turn we can go Tomebound Lich, discard our Agent of Treachery, and start trying to set that up. Okay. It's good we killed the first one, because double Reef triggers would have been bad. We still do want to kill this one, but it's not as disastrous. So, Tomebound Lich, most likely. Huh. Yeah, I think we just Murder Strider again, get rid of this Risen Reef. I think killing these Risen Reefs is probably good. Oh, they can give it protection with Islid. Yeah, that was a misplay. That was a misplay. I should have just Tomebound Lich there. Ugh. Yep. Hey. Okay, new cards. Sure. Sacrifice this, get a swamp. I guess the good thing is we do get to go Tomebound Lich and Yarok's Fenlurker this turn. So that's something. And our opponent didn't play another Risen Reef or another Elemental, so that's another good thing. Okay, Mire Triton. So we'll Tomebound Lich. I think we'll actually Mire Triton instead here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I think we just discard... Yeah, we'll discard the agent. We'll play Mire Triton. Oh, milled the blood for bones. That's pretty unfortunate. Sure. Islet of Life's Bounty. Okay, we will attack with your Tomebound Lich. Actually, I guess we'll attack with both. If they want to trade either one of these with the Mire Triton, we're okay with that. Really? Okay. That's a little surprising. Okay, in response we're gonna kill it. Destroy the Risen Reef. I'm gonna try to, at least. Teferi's... Okay. They got us. Alright. And... I think we just Murderous Rider here. If it lets us cast... What's wrong with this thing? It's not letting us cast our Murderous Rider. I'm not sure what the issue is. There it goes. Okay. I don't know what... Arena was having a problem there, but it seems to have resolved itself. Sure, Dungeon Geist to tap down the Tomebound Lich. That's fine. Okay, we will attack with Mire Triton. See if they want to trade either one of these. They do not. Okay, we'll Fenlurker. Take something out of their hand. And we'll play a land. Go ahead and thin our deck a bit. Now we've got enough... Let's see, Swamp. Now we've got enough lands to hardcast anything we draw as well. So we're pretty set up here. Just only thing we don't want to draw any more of is lands, but anything else should be good. Okay. Opponent gets in for 5, sure. Islet of Life's Bounty, sure. Sure. Go to combat. Okay, we'll attack with everything, I think. I want to gain some life back. I guess I'll leave back the Mire Triton. We'll attack with everything else. Okay, we will pump it once. Play our Fenlurker. opponent discard a card. Okay, so we gained some life. We're still, we put ourselves off a 2-turn clock because we can attack with Murder Strider again. Gain some more life. Ooh, okay, we're back on a 2-turn clock now. Gonna need to draw something good here. Blood for Bones would do it. Another Agent of Treachery would do it. There's a lot of cards we have that could win the game for us here, but we can't draw more lands. Really, really, really can't draw more lands. Okay, I guess we can't, this isn't gonna work because they can give the Cavalier protection, so you're just dead. I guess what we'll do is we'll attack with a Mire Triton, see what they do. We'll attack with these two. Okay, everyone lets it through. And now we're dead. Okay. They're just gonna leave with the mana to protect the Cavalier of Gales, so we needed them to try to like give a protection and kill the block the Deathmire. You know, there was no real reason for them to do so. So okay, so they're playing a Bant Blink deck. Pretty cool deck. I guess we bring in the Noxious Grasps to look pretty good against them. And maybe a couple of Mystic Disputes. And we'll go down, I think Noxious Grasps is just better against them than Tyrant Scorns. So we'll go down with Tyrant Scorns, go down maybe like a Grey Merchant and Illyrios, and try it like that. We'll play first. Yep, this looks good. So now we got Mire Triton fill up the graveyard, into Tomebound Lich, into Blood for Bones, hopefully to get back something good. So this will play tapped. Alright, there's the Ice Lid, sure. Ooh, that's a great thing. Okay, we're all set up now. We just need to draw one more land. And of course we're gonna mill 2 lands. Now we're gonna draw no more lands for the rest of the game, I'm sure. Okay, no, we drew one. Hooray! Okay, we'll attack. If they want to trade their Eyes Lit with the Mire Triton, we're okay with that. Okay, we'll play Tomebound Lich. Draw a card. Discard Agent of Treachery. And next turn we've got to set up for the Blood for Bones. Alright, there's Risen Reef, sure. Alright, so we will attack with both. Okay, we will, I guess, discard a Finlurker. And then we'll Blood for Bones, sacrifice Mire Triton, get back Agent of Treachery, get back Finlurker, steal the Risen Reef while they don't have mana to protect it. Okay. There's another Risen Reef. Okay. Now they do have the mana to protect it, so we can't just steal it again. In that case, I think do we got 5 mana here? Go to combat. We'll attack with everything. Draw a card. Discard a Watery Grave. I think we just attack their hand this turn, so we'll Thought Erasure. Take the Cavalier of Gales. Yeah, we'll leave Blood for Bones, sure. Then we will Finlurker. Take that last land out of their hand. Play Fable Passage and pass turn. So whatever they don't play here, we get to steal. Alright, Dungeon Geist is what they'll play. Probably lock down our Tomebound Lich. Yeah. Sure. Okay, so now we will crack this, go get a Swamp, play Blood for Bones, sacrifice, I guess, Finlurker. We'll do Finlurker, so we can get that Illyrios out of their hand. Fen Lurker, get back Mire Triton. We weren't going to be able to steal anything with Agent of Treachery anyway because of the Life's Bounty. So we were just considering if we wanted to force them to use that Life Bounty this turn, or what. So this turn we will probably just, okay. We don't have enough mana to do both. Okay, we will... I guess we do it. How much... Wait, what do we have in our graveyard? Okay, we don't have anything else. So I think we take a turn off here and we do... Fen Lurker plus Mire Triton. Fen Lurker, see what they've got. Mire Triton. Okay, we do got stuff in the graveyard now. So this Blood for Bones feels better. I think we've got this. Okay, now having another land is great. So we will sacrifice this. Go get a swamp. This means we can do Blood for Bones, get back a 2-drop, and play that 2-drop. So that makes this feel a lot better. Because they're going to just counter the steal ability with Life's Bounty. So we will do this now. Get back Agent of Treachery, get back Mire Triton. Try to steal the Dungeons Geist, which they will protect. Yep. Sure. Go to combat. Attack with a Mire Triton. Okay. Oh, I got a bounce spell? Sure. Okay. Then we'll play the Mire Triton. We got a pretty big board here. I mean, they get to draw a card, sure, but we're going to be able to attack here with a bunch of threats. We can now pump these Fen Lurkers twice too. So, okay, Elite Card Mage is pretty good. It gives him some life back. Okay, and we'll go to combat. Attack, 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 and attack. Let's see. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can pump a Fen Lurker once. We'll do that. Get in. I guess maybe I shouldn't have just because... Okay, that's fine. Maybe I shouldn't have just because we might want to play whatever we pull off our Atris, so maybe pumping was a mistake there. Sure. Play Atris. Atris is actually pretty good as a 3-2 menace. It means they can't just trade it off with one of their creatures. The menace body on Atris is coming in handy more often than I thought it would. It's actually pretty annoying for the opponent to deal with. Huh. How much mana do I got? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I got 7. I'm gonna take the Scholar of Ages, actually. Let's just get back a couple Blood for Bones, which should be enough value to finish this game off. Alright, our opponent scoops it up. Alright, so we took down the Bant Blink deck, which was a pretty cool deck. Let's see. Anything else we want to bring in? I don't think so. I think we just run it back like this. I think it's just a matter of us having the right answers to what they're trying to do before they get out of hand. Okay, last game against Bant Blink. Got a mulligan that one. Oh my gosh. I guess we keep it. We've got Temple to try to scry us into something. I guess we don't need this Dismal Backwater, actually. Our deck is much more black-based than blue-based, so I think one blue source is fine. We'd rather just have untapped lands. Let's Gilded Goose. It's pretty good in a Blink deck. It ramps you and also is a good Blink target. Alright, so we got stuff to do. Okay. We've got a curve here. We've got turn 2 Fen Lurker, turn 3 Murderous Rider, turn 4 Atris. That's not a bad curve. Okay, so let's see what our opponent's got on turn. Okay, they're just going to play another Gilded Goose. Man, this kind of makes me wish we brought in Cry the Granarium. We didn't see any gooses before this game, so... Okay, Yurik's Finlurker. Make them discard a card. There goes the Azelid. Wonder why they didn't play it. Makes me think they got a 2-mana blink spell and they were leaving up protection for this goose. Alright, there's Thassa. We're gonna have to steal that. We got no other way to deal with it, I think, than Agent of Treachery stealing it. Yep, so you get the bounce to kill the goose. Pretty good. Make another food. Okay, Thought Eraser's not bad. I think we, rather than Murder Strider, we're just gonna Thought Eraser this turn. Take something out of their hand. I'm gonna take the Azelid, because it can actually protect enchantments too. I guess we don't need this. Okay, so our opponent's really got nothing going on. I guess I probably should have attacked first, right? I don't know. So it could threaten activation. Okay, Charming Prince, sure. Blink the Gilded Goose, make another food. Oh no, they're just gonna scry too. They're nowhere close to turning this Thassa into a creature, which is good. Okay. We know exactly what they got in their hand. Yep. Blink the Charming Prince, get to scry 2 again. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, well, there's another Thought Erasure, so we will Atris. See what kind of sneaky piles our opponent gives us. I think we want the Tomebound Lich. Okay. Another Atris gone is good. So now we can play the Tomebound Lich, discard this Agent of Treachery, and we're just trying to get to stealing it their Thassa with this Agent of Treachery before they have a way to protect it, which is what they're scrying for with this Charming Prince, I'm sure. Either some big value play to go with this Thassa or some way to protect it. Why untap? I guess they get to make food with Gilded Goose. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, so they get to scry again. So we have basically one more turn here. We need to fade them having protection for the Thassa, which Acelid is. Scryed something to the top. Noxious Grasp. Okay. We'll Tomebound Lich. Draw and discard. Discard Agent of Treachery. We will just Thought Erasure, try to get rid of this spell out of our opponent's hand. That way in the short term we can at least like Murder Strider their Charming Prince or something. Alright, tap down our Atris. No, we don't want another Tomebound Lich. We're just hunting for a Blood for Bones at this point. If we can resolve a Blood for Bones, steal that Thassa, we should just win. Okay. Kind of blink, sure. I think the scariest thing they could have is the counter snake wizard, whatever it's called. Frilled Mystic. Okay. Go to combat. See what they do. Okay, we'll attack and attack. Sure. And we will Finlurker, take whatever's in their hand away. Counterspell maybe? That's just, okay, it's just they're using it as a draw spell, sure. I think while they're tapped out, we are gonna just swift in their Charming Prince. Maybe we should have waited till after they drew cards actually, because now they know to get something to blink. Yeah, that was a mistake. They might have just taken like some protection spells if we had waited till after they drew and then Murder Strider did. Well, I guess Yurik's Finlurker does get to steal something too, so that's something. Okay, now here's the moment of truth. Oh yes, our opponent scoops it up. Alright, so we were just able to attack their resources enough that they had to throw in the towel, and eventually we were going to find Blood for Bones, steal their Thassa with our Agent of Treachery, and then that's just ridiculous. Agent of Treachery blinking our Thassa blinking our Agent of Treachery, the stolen Thassa that we stole with Agent of Treachery blinking our Agent of Treachery. That would be insane. We would be stealing a permanent every turn, or an Agent of Treachery would be drawing us 3 cards every turn, and yeah, we were going to take over the game, and they just we just sort of like disrupted them so much, I think, that they had no way to stop it. They knew that it was just a matter of time. So yeah, I think we just kind of went over the top of this deck, and it was pretty cool. I think Atris was a big part of it, so sweet. So this budget Atris deck ended up being a ton of fun. I'm gonna just play it a lot more privately, not on recordings, just because this might be my like go-to deck during standard because I just love, love, love how Atris plays. Such a fun card. But now we'll talk about potential upgrades you could make if you want to spend a few more rares, or if you have these already in your collection, you might want to slot them in, slot some of the uncommons and commons out, and yeah. So let's just hop into potential upgrades. So I think Thasset Deep Dwelling would be a good upgrade in this deck. Something to, just to blink your Atris over and over again seems like a ton of fun. Blinking your Gray Merchants, blinking your Agent of Treacheries, just there's a ton of value to be had here, and Thasset is pretty hard to remove. At least in this current build of the deck, it would be pretty hard to turn her into a creature, but just as an indestructible enchantment that's going to be blinking your threats over and over and over again, it's pretty good. Bibblethip would also be good. I think oftentimes in this deck we were feeling like, oh, we just want to hit our 4th land drop, or we want to hit, we just wanted to draw cards more than we wanted to disrupt our opponent. The Shiark's Finlurkers were great, but I think having a card we could kind of recur just to keep churning through our deck and getting up to our, our more important plays, I think would be pretty good. So I think Fibblethip, if you've got the rares, maybe replace, I don't know what exactly, maybe replace the Illyrios or replace something, but these Mire Tritons and these Yarok's Finlurkers feel pretty good, but I think Fibblethip, if we could scooch him in somewhere, he would be worth it. The Cavaliers would also be pretty good upgrades to bring into this deck. Cavalier of Gales and Cavalier of Knights. Both would be good. We have good fodder to sacrifice for Cavalier of Knights. Both of these would be great to get back with Blood for Bones and are pretty easily castable as well. Playing turn 4 Atris to make sure you hit your land drop and then going into Cavalier of Gales or Cavalier of Knights seems like a really good series of plays. So yeah, I think, I'm not sure which. Maybe you want to just try out some mixture of the two, whatever you got, I guess. But I think both would be good additions to this deck, maybe replacing things like Gray Merchant as our 5-drop. And another easy inclusion that's basically free would be the castles, like Castle Locthwain especially. We did find some times in the game where we were just sort of out of resources. We really wanted to just sort of, we were hoping to top deck Atris to kind of pull ourselves back to the game with a card advantage, but having Castle Locthwain as like another way to do that would be really nice. And we do have a lot of ways to gain life in this deck as it's built currently, like with Gray Merchant and Mire Triton. So it's not like we're going to be, a lot of times with Castle Locthwain, if you don't have ways to gain life in your deck, you might just be in a position where, you've got it, but you can't use it or you'll die. So we have ways to sort of gain life back to make it usable even after we do get to a low life total. So I think Castle Locthwain is the better of the two. Although if you don't have any Castle Locthwains and you've got some Castle Vantrises, it's probably worth it. Also in this deck, it's more black focused than blue focused currently. So I think Castle Locthwain would be easier to put into that. We're just gonna have more swamps. So yeah, I would say definitely bring in some Castle Locthwains if you got them. And the last card I'd be interested in trying is pretty spicy, and that's Quasi-Duplicate. So Quasi-Duplicate has a lot of the same great upsides as, our other cards, where if we put it into our hand with Atris, it's great. But also, if we choose the other pile and put it into the graveyard, that's fine too. We can flash it back from the graveyard, create another copy of Atris, draw some more cards. There's lots of value to having this in our deck because it's good to mill over. I'm not this would be kind of going in a different direction with the deck almost. I'm not sure you could just slot this in and it would be that 100% great unless you just slot in like one copy for fun. But you might have to rebuild the deck a bit if your goal is to go with Quasi-Duplicate. There might be a better way to build it with Atris and Quasi-Duplicate. Maybe not even using Blood for Bones. Maybe you've got a different strategy instead. But this would be an interesting card to try with Atris at least. And that's going to wrap it up for our Atris budget deck. I hope you enjoyed watching. I loved playing this deck and will definitely be playing more Atris in the future. So this has been 2D. I'll see you next time.